Everybody remember what happened to cannabis stock with skyrocketed 2 years ago because it got legalized. There's another thing, organic a drug that had not been legalized yet, and there's a potential we actually seen the same gain what we have seen with cannabis stock. So let's get right to it right now and discuss this stock that we're gonna review today for you. Discuss today Wesana, the stock which actually focus here their mission on transcending people, barrier in mental health and performance by pioneering drug development and clinical therapy and remote patient monitoring solution for psychedelic medicine. So we can see here what they're focused on, and here we can see the founder and CEO Daniel Carcello. He suffered a concussion last time he was playing in an NHL, and after that he have a lot of episode of impact that his performance. That's why he actually stopped playing, and he forced to retire at age 30 due to post-concussion syndrome after 7 concussion, and he spent years to try to different clinical treatment for traumatic brain injury, which is TBI. And you can see his performance when he actually turned to mushrooms containing psilocybin in combination with evidence-based therapies and other plant medicine. So it took almost 6 months, and you can see the brain scan have a massive improvement. That's why he focus right now on transcend and help other athlete and other people suffer the same problem he have. And here we can see the mission is help people transcend barrier in mental health and performance. And here we can see the leadership team. Daniel Carcello, which is the co-founder, and we see the other team member. Wesana drug development strategy. We can see the current SANA 013 drug development strategy. We have in Q2 and 2022 here, and Q3 and Q4, which is the phase study. And the combination therapy is the first, then protocol innovation, then potential MAB partnership, which is we can listen to the CEO himself, Daniel, talking about the partnership with MAPS, which is the promising phase 2 data to treat TBI with MDMA. You can listen together here.
Wesana to be able to collaborate with MAPS.
Well, I mean, from a moral compass, ethical standpoint, it's everything. Yeah. That's who we are as a company. We want to put a seal on the way that this medicine gets delivered with a person focus, right? Yeah. With insurance remuneration, like with supporting people through Medicaid, Medicare. Like that's how you build something that's real.
And the other thing we're going to discuss, the actually partnership with Mike Tyson. And this is a really good move to show awareness in the try to legalize the psychedelic treatment. And we can hear it here.
Also about the partnership with Mike Tyson. I mean, you guys have a great rapport. I can tell, natural rapport. But what is the partnership with him? You know, and him coming on board here with Wesana. What has that meant to Wesana, being able to sort of get the word out for the company?
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about something that's as highly stigmatized as psychedelic medicine and Schedule I compounds, you better have a damn good plan for how you're going to communicate that to the public. How do you break through stigma? The only way that I know how to do that is either through musicians or through athletes. I think about all of the suicide that we have with men our age, right? And think about that community that we can impact that.
This is a really good point about the suicide level and impact on the athletes and even the whole society, because we can see here the growing mental health crisis, which is here we can see the PTSD is almost 15 million, depression 17 million, addiction 20 million, and anxiety 40 million suffering in US alone. And we can see actually spending on psychiatric services is over 150 billion. So we can see a market ready to be utilized and monetized right now regarding solving this big issue. And I think by actually using the psychedelic treatment, we can actually see a big growing market we could actually tap to. to. And we can see here Wesana Clinic. There's a good point here. Right now, a lot of the most important thing, which is the company revenue and the balance sheet and everything, and we hear it from CEO himself. So let us listen together and see what he have to say about the company, like a standpoint regarding the balance sheet and everything.
Executive Officer Daniel Carcillo, welcome back, sir.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Always a pleasure to have you, man. So we got lots to dive into here. I kind of want to focus more on the financial side, give those investors a little bit of insight to exactly what's going on under the hood. But you guys are sitting on $36 million in assets, $11 million of which is cash based off that last interim financials, only $2 million in liability. So very robust balance sheet coming into 2022. Do you want to just offer some insight on perhaps the cash spend and anything else you think is relevant?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, with the 2 clinics, we have achieved self-sustainment, which is really exciting in 2 months. And then most of that cash will be going towards the expansion. A small amount will be going towards expanding into Naperville, into our 3rd clinic, since we're at 90% capacity now in our 2. And then a lot of it will just go towards the IND enabling studies that we need to initiate to get IND clearance with the FDA. So
you guys are actually building the clinics. You've got some clinics. What does the cash flow kind of look like? Do you mind just offering some insights? Because it kind of puts you in a unique position to not only help people immediately, but it does seem to stabilize a bit of the business compared to some of the others in your sector.
Yeah, for sure. I think that it's really important. We are going to build the Apple branded of mental health clinical networks that address like a multidisciplinary approach to treating people.
So here we can see Wesana actually have a unique position here by building a clinic, helping patients on the way to get FDA approved and get generating revenue on the ways. So let's get back here and see Wesana company. When did they founded? They founded actually in 2019. The headquarters in Chicago, Illinois, publicly listed on 2021. We're going to discuss the technical in a bit. Again, even Joe Rogan talked about the company Wesana in his latest video that he talked about psychedelic. And we know that Joe Rogan actually proactive for legalizing marijuana and right now for psychedelic. So let's listen to Joe Rogan what he have to say regarding psychedelic on his point of view right now.
A lot of pharmaceutical drugs that are very beneficial. They do a lot we're lucky that they exist. Yeah. But whenever you have companies that are designed to make as much money as possible, they start trying to figure out how to make money versus trying to figure out how to heal the most amount of people possible. That's where things get weird.
What's up, Joe? Daniel Carcillo here, founder, CEO of Wesana Health, former 9-year NHL professional hockey player. Fought 164 times on the ice and sustained a lot of trauma. And when I retired in 2015, had a lot of symptoms that I was suffering with and went through the medical system, and it was the alternative treatments of psilocybin in combination with some other plant medicines that really helped me regain my brain health and quality of life. And then I founded a company and started to take Wesana Health through the FDA process to create the first pharmaceutical using psilocybin in high and low dose form to treat traumatic brain injury related symptoms like depression and anxiety. And we're ethically aligned with Rick Doblin and MAPS. And we're going to maximize patient access over profits, man.
So this is a good point from the CEO himself and even from Joe Rogan, because we actually get a bit of a point of view from Joe Rogan. As he said, a lot of company actually focus on profit. However, right now we can see Wesana actually building clinic to help patient as soon as possible right now, because we can see the focus from the CEO. He already been in the situation that he have the concussion, he have the problem that he never actually get the solution for, and he try a lot of medicine and never get the solution. But right now when he founded this company, after he actually got the result, he want to help other people have the same situation. So this is a good way to see a company the CEO objective, that actually CEO himself, he been through the same issue that he want to solve for other patient, the other people. So this is a good objective, good company to get through all the problem or all the hurdles with the FDA and the growth in the coming future. So let's get to trading a few and see the technical analysis for Wesana. Now trading on an OTC market under the ticker symbol WSNAF. So if we go here on trading view and see the technical, that is trading right now around the 0.65 cent. And the market capitalization just 12 million. So right now we can see that the price last year on September went almost to $4, and right now we have a support around the 0.59 cent. We tested so many times right now, and you can see the price jumped so many times around this area, because right now this is the support. We have resistance that will initiate the big price jump for the 0.87 before the $1. So the next time we can see a good news for the FDA approval and the partnership with MAB and a lot of things, the good news will come in this year. We can see the price will have test the 0.87. So the next time we're gonna see the price close around the 0.87 here, this is will start to squeeze and turning around, because you see we've been trading below this exponential average so many times since last year. Okay, so if we want to turn this downtrend to bullish trend, we want to hold first the 0.59 and the price will test the 0.87. The next time we close above the 0.87 and we close above our exponential average, this will be the turning point. We're gonna see first $1.98. This will be 100%. Then we're gonna see the next time we're gonna see the $3.38. This is for this year. So we could just get the butter from this video, which is we actually know that the company have a good objective or goal for helping for a lot of people who have concussion, a lot of people who have depression. Just US alone, there is million and million people suffering this condition, and there is no medical care or even medicine to help with people who suffer those issue. And we can see Wesana have a big objective, and if they get FDA approval, we're gonna see a massive price jump as what happened with cannabis stock. So we're gonna see a big turnaround, and we can see big names actually joining right now with this fight to legalize psychedelic, which is one of them is Mike Tyson, as we hear it here, and Joe Rogan talk about it as well because he's pro for psychedelic. So we're gonna see a big future for Wesana. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. I put everything regarding the stock, and to do your due diligence and check the stock yourself. And if you have any question, as I said, let me know in comment section below, and let's get ready to hunt. See you in the next video.